I have some exciting news for you today about a new program Urban Farm U is offering. But first, let me tell you a story. In 1989, I purchased the property that would become the Urban Farm in Phoenix, Arizona. I created the space as an environmental showcase to demonstrate that it is possible to grow massive amounts of food right in your front and backyard, even in the heart of the heat-baked Sonoran Desert. I set out to transform our local and global food systems, and since then have started the Urban Farm Fruit Tree Education Program, Urban Farm online courses, the Great American Seed Up, and the Urban Farm Podcast. The Urban Farm Podcast began in 2015 to continue this journey of bringing more food growing sovereignty and education to people around the world just like you. Today, the Urban Farm Podcast has published almost 700 episodes and amassed over 3 million listens. And the impact is evident in the responses that I get every single day. Something you may not know is that each episode costs $125 to plan, produce, and launch, which I have paid out of my pocket up to this point. That is my dedication to getting this knowledge out to you. Honestly, the most fun part of my day is the interviews and learning from my guests. I've tried partnering with companies and running ads to pay for our work, but something about the ad model just doesn't feel right to me. If I'm advocating for something, I want it to be something I truly love and believe in. So I've decided to try a different model, one that I believe is possible to pay my team and bring you even more value while keeping the podcast free and accessible to everyone. So instead of selling ads, I've created the Urban Farm U Patron program. If you find value in our podcast, content, and classes, you can even go deeper by becoming a member with our Patron community. In exchange for subscribing, you will receive content and bonuses far beyond the free episodes of the podcast. No matter what level you subscribe at, I am committed to making sure the value you receive goes far beyond what you contribute. My team and I have created this program to bring you even more great urban farming content akin to what you get from the podcast and beyond. We have designed 3 levels of the program. Each one brings an incredible educational value to your gardening and food life. For more information on our learning levels, visit urbanfarm.org/patron. All 3 tiers include access to all episodes of the Urban Farm Podcast and bonus exclusive access to my flagship podcast, Freshly Green from 2006, which is no longer available to the public. So from now on, only the most recent 50 podcast episodes will be available publicly, and all of the rest to Patron members only. All 3 tiers include access to all of our podcast archives and our private Facebook community. You can get all of this by becoming a Silver Patron member. Our Gold member tier is for those that are ready to invest a little more time into their urban farming education, with access to everything from the Silver level, plus 2 urban farming classes per month and exclusive discounts on Urban Farm U courses. Platinum patrons get everything included in the other tiers, plus a monthly small group coaching session with me and special guests. Every month, I will be there personally to guide you to your successful farm or garden at a fraction of the cost of hiring a consultant. See the complete list of perks by visiting urbanfarm.org/patron, and know that when you become a supporter, you are helping keep the Urban Farm Podcast and our programs running and thriving for years to come, for your own education and that of aspiring growers around the world. Visit urbanfarm.org/patron to join today and lock in your access to the entirety of the Urban Farm Podcast and so much more.